Hello, we are back at our Mass Effect walkthrough. Remember, Engineer, Paragon, and we are at Theros, and we believe we just left Zeus Hope Colony, and we're headed to our Exogeny building. Then, once we are done at Exogeny, we will be headed back to Zeus Hope. Now, we will definitely finish Theros tonight. What I do not know is after we, finish Theros, we gotta go to the Citadel. Go shopping. That's very important to go shopping between missions. Then we'll see what we're looking at time-wise before we jump into the next thing. But we will be finishing Zeus Hope. And I do believe we talked to them last time. Let's see. Yeah, Hassel. I have Hassel's quest. That means we talked to them. So back on our way. Let's see. Got that ready. Excellent. Looks like our sound is good. Capture sound is good. Yes. Okay. Just double checking I'm not talking to myself. It's not like it hasn't happened before. All my sound checks are great. And then I go live and suddenly the mic is muted. Although I didn't mute it. Who knows? Something probably just we are on normal. This playthrough is about what to do, not making it difficult. When something relevant to a harder mode comes up,
the Skyway's crawling with Geth. Package is secured. We're leaving now.
Now, when you're going down these walkways, a lot of loot gets missed because people don't check under the street. Because who checks under the street? Well, that I do. Alright, that goes back out there. But even when it comes down to it, I mean, especially in the harder modes, knowing where these little caches of items are can be very helpful because every little bit of extra Omnigel you have in,
wait,
like,
shut
say,
down the
hard
comm.
mode or
We've got incoming
Insanity,
Geth. Damn it! Shut down the comm.
Because Insanity, for some reason, when you get to the harder modes in this game, they start to vacillate wildly between, like, super difficult and so you'll have like an unexpected difficulty spike midway through a mission. And when that happens, you end up using a lot of extra Metagel and Omnigel. So it's always really good to have everything you can get your hands on in the harder modes. And I just finished an Insanity run, so I wasn't doing a hard mode again. I did a few playthroughs as Male Shepherd in the original trilogy because when I played the original trilogy, I did all the different permutations, Paragon, Renegade, male, female, all the relationships, tried to do different choices in all the different conversations. So I didn't really feel the need right away when I was doing this legendary stuff to have it versatile. I just went with my favorite because I love, what's her name? Jennifer Hale? I'm terrible with names. But the voice actress that does FemShep, absolutely love her. So, I more often than not play FemShep. Just because it's just that slightly bit more enjoyable. Not that he's not a good, I don't know his name. Not that he's not a good voice actor, it's just doesn't quite have the same panache, I'll say, for the character. And I had a glitch happen I think it was while I was doing the insanity mode, where I loaded in and I had a male soldier. It was like near the end of the game, and it was like level 1. All the stuff was locked off, but it was definitely the soldier build, which I hadn't done yet, and definitely a dude, which I also hadn't done yet. So it was very confusing.
The Geth certainly don't waste time moving in.
Resistance will be extremely heavy once we are inside.
But my FemShep, now that I've also like done all the permutations, often I can't help but romance Garrett because he's like one of most of my favorite dialogue. Happened in that one, so it'll be fun to get more advice. Decided that we're romancing Tali this time. We have the opportunity as male Shep to romance Tali later. We're gonna have Morden's advice. At least it'll be different.
Get down!
I cannot wait
Think we're good, Commander?
to see what he has to say this time. Because I do not remember from last time what exactly his advice was. That'll be quite interesting. It's one of the things I'm looking forward to in the second game. I always look forward to Morden's advice, Joker's little side mission. There's a lot of stuff in the game that doesn't matter how many times you play it. You'll always look forward to it. Like this one. I always look forward. Well, in the beginning, I really like when you get the go-ahead from the council before they start, with air quotes and stuff, before you start hanging up on them. Those kinds of things. When they give you your Spectre status and they send you off after Saren, I always look forward to that. I always look forward to talking to the consort and getting the little trinket. I really like the end scene, not like the end, but like right after the final battle in this one. I always look forward to that cutscene as well.
We can't scratch this field. We need another way in.
I think if Mass Effect 1's combat was, I mean, they tightened it up a little bit when they did
This
the
looks
thing.
like a one-way drop.
But if they oh damn it, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go down here yet. Oh well, decision made. I think it would have been even more popular. Like if the combat was a little better, it would have been way more, not just mainstream, but like sought after. Let's hacking. Let's do hacking. Decryption. Ooh. Dampening. What's the next thing in here? Master overload. Yeah, we'll Go to that one. Overloads are important. You'll get a lot of these filled up by the end. So, like I said, on a casual playthrough, it's not nearly as important. But on harder playthroughs, you'll want to focus on their weapons and the skill that you decide not to carry. Like, I can hack and decrypt, so I don't really need anybody to have them. But on harder difficulties, you can really, I would say you would want to focus on one of those so that you have more weapon stuff. Let's see, hold on one second. Oh, I'll answer this and I will be right back with you. I always answer texts from my sisters. Oh, nope. And I did the thing. I'm so used to shutting my phone after that. There we go. Alright, now where were we? Ah, that's right. We are making it into Exogeny.
Damn it!
See, Elizabeth is fine.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varen.
You're safe now. But why were you here in the first place?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
I don't know what kind of paycheck you'd have to be pulling down to back up your data when the Geth are attacking. You know what I mean? That's why even the first time I played this, I didn't buy that.
We'll get you out as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form.
plot
Exogeny was
thickens.
studying it.
What else can you tell me? Do you know where I can find this Thorian?
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Sure.
Do you know how we can shut it down?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Alright.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for Exogeny. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
At least I can give her a little bit of peace
She's
of mind.
alive? Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one left. Please, Commander, just get that field down so I can see my mother again.
Tell me what you know about the
She gets a little
Thorian.
cagey when
I
you ask
really
her
don't know that
about
much
this.
about it. I think it's some kind of plant being. I know it's very old. Thousands of years even.
Why do you think the Geth would be interested in the Thorian?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the Geth would care. Exogeny was studying it, but I
When
don't think
she's
they
like
found anything
thousands of
special.
years even. It always makes me think of that Eddie Izzard joke. Where he's talking about, like, how young America is as a country, because, you know, the British think that's hilarious. And he's like, yeah, you guys have your TV shows. They're like, we're going to restore this building to how it was over 100 years ago. Meanwhile, of course, in, like, England, they've got buildings older than our country. So, it's funny. But when she's like, thousands of years, and it's like, that's not that long. Not in the super grand scheme of things.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors.
I was
Good
thinking
luck with
about
that
it,
field.
it was about a week ago, because it was like the 3rd. And it was no, not December. February 3rd. 2023. And I was like, oh, that's like 23, and then it's 23, and then I was like, in 300 years, it'll be 2-3.
All targets down.
23, 23. And I'm like, nah. Because that would be awesome. So, of course, we'll have come up with a new calendar by then. So it won't happen. It'll be like 7-5. Something. Something not nearly as cool. Alright, Matt. Where are we headed? I think we're headed over there.
Stupid machine!
Oh, that was
Access
it.
encrypted files. No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Patching you up.
Well, we two are no help. It's
All
just
targets
one-
down.
Exogeny Corporation
target.
reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
How do you know I'm Lisbeth?
Your access card identifies you as Elizabeth Bainham. Is there something you require, Dr. Bainham?
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
You don't say.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zeus Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zeus Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zeus Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zeus Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Are you saying Exogeny knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary to
Naughty,
assess the true
naughty.
potential of species 37.
No wonder they were behaving so strangely.
Your pilot should be warned.
Joker. Come in, Joker. Damn it, that field's blocking us.
Huh.
We need to drop that field and get back to Zeus Hope.
VI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth, They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
Oh, the machine people are good at machines? Go figure.
We need to find that ship. Let's get moving.
Going to standby mode.
Ooh. Darn it. Yes, splinter. Just noticed it, of course. There we go. Rather inconvenient, that. Alright, let's go before I click on the wrong thing and end up talking to the AI again. Get stuck in a menu loop. Speaking of getting stuck places, we should save. Save early, save often. Especially in the higher difficulties. Because remember when I mentioned about those unexpected difficulty spikes? Yeah.
The Geth use these claws to anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
The Geth don't waste much finessing their landings. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
Well, yeah. In a very general sense, they've got the time to be thorough. Though one of my friends sent me something hilarious earlier today, and I'm not sure if you've seen it, but if you haven't, it's somebody edited in Michael Scott from The Office, the US
peaceful.
version of The Office,
Do you think the Geth were using this room as some kind of
in
religious
Mass
temple?
Effect.
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
It was, I mean, I don't know, like, it was really, really funny. But I don't really know how to describe it other than just incredibly well executed. Whoever did it was very good at editing. And very good at planning the edits, like the edit work. Powering up.
Lost shields.
Perimeter clear.
Indeed. All right. Now, Hostle's data is kind of easy to miss.
Charging up.
Soft skill deployed.
There we go. And it's because of that one weird corner at the beginning of this area that if you don't like go into the little hallway and check, it looks like it doesn't go anywhere. I believe on my very first playthrough. Actually, you know, I don't think it was the first one. Because I didn't realize until I was gone that I didn't have it. But on one of my OG playthroughs, I missed this data. And it, like, really bothered me to the point where I haven't missed it again. Let's see, we got Mortal. Nope, that's my clipboard. Ninja's next. These are two of my friends that are also streamers, and they are lots of fun. They are a barrel of giggles. Oh, that's the way I came in. That's the way I want to go. They're kind of like me with how they do a variety. And while we do have some overlap between the three of us, you get quite the different variety. Damn it. I really am annoyed because I need all the grenades I can get for the next part of this. Try not to waste your grenades. Especially if you want to do the Paragon playthrough. It's just outrageous, but I cannot stop subconsciously trying to reload my gun, and it cannot be reloaded. So all I'm doing is throwing away my grenades. There we go. We will worry about guns later. So that stops flashing at me. That is the only thing, like, for new Codex entries, I prefer the systems where it's just got like a little star, asterisk or something in the corner to let you know something hasn't been read. When it flashes in the menu, when I'm in the menu, it drives me crazy. And then I end up pushing the thing to say I read it, even though I didn't. So it'll stop doing that. The test samples were due to arrive 3 days ago, but we haven't heard anything from the colony or the cargo vessel. We suspect the samples became volatile and recommend cutting off all further contact with the Nordic-Crux colony. Even if the colony is discovered, no one should be able to trace the events there back to us. Well, that may have been the case had you not written down the very naughty thing you did. Very, very naughty. Nothing over there.
Same as before, we don't have the ordnance to blow this claw, Let's keep looking.
Camera pans right over here. I wonder if the answer is over here.
Charging up.
Cover doesn't seem to be working right tonight. Doing what I'm supposed to do.
This is interesting, Commander Shepard. A containment lab of some kind.
It may be helpful. If we can dislodge even one claw, the ship may fall.
Hanging out with me is gonna crush that optimism, Garrus. It really is. According to data retrieved from this console, the Geth are preparing for a major offensive in Citadel space. If this information is accurate, they're amassing a significant force somewhere in the Armstrong Nebula. Well, that's not good. The Geth are being very naughty. Let's just make sure clear here. Alright. I was like, let's not mess with the ones by the door until we check what's through this door. Last thing we need. Bunch of enemies pouring through while I'm trying to play this weird Simon Says game. Private log of Dr. Gamoral. Gamoral? Gamoral. I don't trust this Cerberus group. They may pay us well, but if this gets out before we've developed an antidote, it's just not smart. They won't tell us what they want the samples for, or why they wanted them delivered to the Metano system. My records show nothing of interest out there. My records show that we haven't been there. So, something else to look into. Alright, let's activate the shuttle bay door controls. Alright, you find a repair ticket attached to the console. I love it. It's the future, we're in space, but damn it, post-it notes are important. The damn door to the shuttle bay is fried again. Works fine if the PSI, I'm pretty sure, square inches, maybe pressure per square inch, is 30 or lower, and the safety shutoff kicks in if the PSI gets above 34. But if the PSI is in the 31 to 34 zone, the door slams down with enough power to shear through a metal I-beam. Somebody fix this before one of my team loses an arm in that thing. See, aren't you should be glad that it's not been fixed. Alright, 13, 17, 5. Nope. Okay. 17, 7, 5, no, not 5, 11, no, wait. 11, 7, 5, no. Damn. Alright. 13. 11. 7. Ha! Got it. I'm dyslexic, and believe me, it's simple math, but doing the math will make it longer. I had talked to one of my friends about it. They're like, dyslexia doesn't mean you're just not good at math. And it's like, well, no, because I can do math. I just takes forever.
Very good. The field barring the exit will be down. Now we can go deal with this Thorian creature. I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
Keep your guard up. There still might be a few Geth inside the base.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there?
Joker's a
Normandy
little
to
upset.
shore party. Come on, Commander. Talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
They're freaking out. Nice.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
This place will be crawling with Geth in a minute. Keep together and we'll get out of here in one piece.
Oh, Joker. Let's see. Let's pick a good console for this. Or the burning area. Let's see, can we get everybody to stand together? You guys come over here. Come over here. We have fire. Excellent.
I'm on my way.
Now if you'd all look at me. No? Alright, we'll just take my picture. Near the fire, because it'll look cool. You can look brooding. There we go. That'll be up on my Instagram either later tonight or tomorrow morning. Sometimes I do Instagrams of our escapades while I drink my morning coffee. So we'll see. Oh. Oh no. Would the console make a better image? Nah. We'll take a victory shot after we're done. Yep. Went the wrong way? Now that the little blue doors are gone, things are a little kerfuffled. Alright, there's that. There's that. Can we? Aha! See, there's quite a few little optical illusions in this place. Which is why I said Hostels data is super easy to miss if you're not being extra thorough. So I recommend always being extra thorough. There she
There
is.
you are. We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
You did what you could. I'll help them, if you can tell me where to find the Thorian.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party. Come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Joker's like, da, 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 you're gonna want to head this way.
Thanks for the heads up, Joker. You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Alright. Done that. Oh, we've got more equipment. Excellent. Alright. Then we've got, yeah, we've got a few more quests now. We're doing good on time with this one though, so I think we might have time for a quest or two. After the Citadel, we'll see. I don't want to jinx myself and end up in like the last few things. I just keep dying no matter what I do because I said we were going to be done quickly. That's the way the universe works, you know. Like, oh, we'll be done this relatively quickly. And then the guests are like, hold my beer. Oh, and I had just put my Instagram in the chat when we were doing some loading stuff. If you check out my Instagram, not only are there funny pictures of our shenanigans, but also there are pictures of my homemade apple pies.
Is there anybody? Is there anyone picking this
pie
up?
that I made recently?
Get away from that radio!
What was that all about?
Usually when I cook something and I'm like, ooh, this is pretty, I'll take a picture of it. Sometimes it ends up on Instagram. Not always.
This is Juliana Bainham of Pharaoh's Colony. Please, help us.
When I took the picture of the beef pot pie, it was kind of funny.
That's my mom!
My sister laughed.
Stop!
I'm like, well,
Stop!
I
They're
joined
over!
Instagram. I'm contractually obligated to post pictures of pretty food now. It's in the rules. I don't know if you read the terms and conditions, but it's in there. You must post pictures of pretty food.
Redeploying.
Alright. Now remember, we're doing Paragon, so we're not allowed to shoot him even though he's a jerk.
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard, damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the Exogeny database. I know what you did during the Blitz, but your heroics aren't needed here.
We can talk this out. Nobody needs to get hurt.
You don't understand, it's not that easy. Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
You're after the one unique thing Pharos has, the Thorian.
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
Like this guy. I really would like to shoot him. Maybe not kill him, because I am a good guy, but like, maybe in the foot or the knee. you know, maim him a little.
Can't you see the inherent potential in this colony? Think of the promotional opportunities.
Opportunities? What the hell are you talking about?
They recovered from an alien attack on a frontier world. Add that to your company profile.
Well, yeah. No one's ever gone broke playing the champion of humanity card.
Sadly, you'd probably make a killing. But if it will let us get back to our lives, I'm for it.
It just might work. Wait, no, but the infected colonists will throw a bit of a wrench in that plan. No, they need to disappear.
You can't just kill the colonists. It's not their fault.
If you kill only the Thorian, it might be enough to stop the infection. Maybe.
It's worth a try, but I don't know if I can avoid harming the colonists.
There has to be another way.
Maybe there is. Come and talk to me before you leave, Commander.
Just make sure there's no evidence when you're done.
Huh. Oh, this guy.
I'm glad you've decided to help us. I think there's a way to avoid killing the colonists.
Excellent. Hopefully
did you
I
have in
enough
mind?
Grenades left for it to work.
I think you could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
Alright. Now I have to go into my equipment anyway. Let's double check. Yeah, I'm not seeing any loot laying around here. Oh, Hassel. Almost forgot to give him his stuff.
My workstation
Told you,
out
he's
in the
important.
ruins?
He is one of the 3 things you absolutely have to have from the first game for Conrad to be useful in the 3rd game. It's his data, the Matriarch's writings, and the licenses for, in this, weapons and armor.
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed. Thank you.
I was there anyway. It was the least I could do.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, you've certainly earned this. Thanks again, Commander.
Nice. I was really hoping maybe to get a grenade or 2 off of him. Alright. Stop blinking and take all. We'll mess with their other stuff back on the ship. Alright, anti-thorium gas. 9 grenades isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Okay, let's take a picture with the Miko. Best tank ever, right? Best Mass Effect ground vehicle. Oh, who we got? I'm likely to still be there when I'm done. Alright. I got a notification. We might have someone to raid tonight. One can hope. Oh. Apparently, somebody heard me saying how great the makeup was. They were like, throw wrenches in the axles. Oh. I'm having trouble getting here, and none of this stuff has changed. Oh. We've got trouble. And I mean, I'm sure it's obvious, but on a more difficult settings. You need to be a little bit more careful than I'm being crossing these. It's not hard to do, because especially with some of these corners, like you can rush forward, fire a few shots, and then back up out of their range. So let's look at our points. I think that's good. Finish that out. The next level for marksman on the pistols. Pretty straightforward. Give him another skill. Increase squad healing. Let's see. Master overload is good. And first aid, might as well. Does not hurt to have better squad healing. Ever. That's the creepers, the Thorian creepers. Basically, plant zombies.
What was that creature? It certainly wasn't human.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
Very well, Commander.
It is indeed what the gas grenades are for. Alright, let's try to keep our 16 colonists alive. Oh, see, I thought... Alright. I thought I was gonna...
Engaging target.
Drive in there, I might as well do Oh, fire bed, fire bed. Oh. Wrong button. Damn it. Left, we might as well get it. It is XP. All right, elevator up. is much harder to do on, seriously. It's much harder to do on, like, the hard modes. Come on.
They're definitely protecting ship, man. We've got to move one of those cargo bombs.
Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Alright, let's make sure I fixed that right and I'm back. There we go. I had to go handle some puppy business. Alright, now, one of the most annoying bits of this whole mission that makes me mad is coming up.
Can you make sense of the control?
Upgrade kit already. I did. All right. Alright. I'm obviously missing something if it won't let me. Oh, did you glitch out on me? I'd be so mad if you glitched out on me. Yeah. Somebody is stuck in a wall or something. Maybe if we all put our guns away? Oh, there we go. Had to put our guns away to not be in combat.
I tried to fight it, but it gets in your head.
Alright, I've got three of those.
Can't imagine the
two
pain.
or three of those freaking grenades left. I don't
I'm supposed
need
to be their leader.
to let him give
These
his little
people
speech
trusted me.
and do this.
It wants me to stop you, but I won't.
At any time.
I won't!
That didn't need to happen. At all. Two, I have two left. I like that. I like that screenshot. Gotta take that screenshot. Nice. I did not accidentally kill any colonists. Got quite a bit of Paragon out of that as well. Our bar is full now, so we will not miss out on any conversations at any point for the Paragon choices. However, we still don't want to get Renegade. We want to try to keep our Renegade bar clean. There's a couple of things that happen in the second game and a couple of things that happen in the third game where I just can't help myself, and we end up with a couple of Renegade points. But other than that, other renegade points are just ones you can't avoid.
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... Kira, what is that?
That does not look like any plant I've ever seen. This may be problematic.
I think, Solus would agree. And this will never not be gross. It's very gross.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
I won't let you keep your thralls. Release them, now!
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will be ground and then grow.
Shield down.
She is annoying on normal. Absolutely infuriating. Even on easy. How good your armor is, if you don't kill them before they spore bomb on you. These things and the Rachni, that especially the little ones that blow up on you, they are the worst enemies to deal with, poor AI aside, in and insanity. They're by far.
We've stung. I'm sure of that. We need to find more of these things.
See? Gross. Gross. Oh. What a waste. Maybe I'll get a couple of grenades out of this locker. No. How many nodes there are, but there's a few of them. And they work just like the Gentiles should be. They must be tethered to a certain area, so if you're not right there, they get confused. I can't think of any other reason why they run in circles sometimes. Getting better. Someone's using polonium rounds. Because from where the Saurian thing is hanging, and where he's spitting out the Asari clones, I mean, not that I want her sneaking up behind me while I'm fighting this stuff, but why she's
We're on the right track.
Yeah, trying to catch up with me, but whatever. I brought these two because of the Geth. I forgot, sort of, about this. I probably should have picked one of them and Rex. Because Tally is chewing through my Metagel. I mean, getting more is
all patched
enough,
up.
But far away. Nice to see you, Burrito.
I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Hope you're doing well.
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala.
Nice.
I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with
Aw,
Saren, so did
that's
I.
Cute.
Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
She tried to manipulate Saren, but in the end, her plan backfired.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
I've got,
Saren has a vessel. An enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen.
Hanging out when we were
He
talking
calls
about
it
it, but
Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his
yoga?
followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will.
Find
the process is
anybody
subtle.
on YouTube
It can take
that
days,
I can
weeks,
stand.
but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing
So I got a
slave
bunch
when
of
Saren brought
charts,
me to this
and I like
world.
'em.
He
And
needed my
it's- I mean,
biotics
I've
to
done it a few
communicate with the
times, and
Thorian to learn its secrets.
It's a workout, and I'm enjoying
Saren
it.
offered
so
me in
it seems
trade.
to be going
I was
well with
sacrificed
my
to secure an
charts
alliance
instead
between
of
Saren and the
videos.
Thorian.
So we're gonna do that for a while. Maybe I'll look up specific poses, but I can't. I don't know if it's just. I don't know. It's the way they talk. It just makes me angry. So I can't do it. I can't watch it. But it should be fun. I'm enjoying it so far.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit.
Off of the
He knows you are
Amazon
following his
that are really
steps.
good.
He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind.
I can't stand it. I'm
to
like,
truly
I get
comprehend
like a few
them, you
minutes
must
into it,
think
and
like
I'm
a Prothean.
I can't listen to this.
You must
hippie
understand their
any
culture,
longer.
their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
I mean, it's obviously not yoga. I have a lot of respect for the practice. I mean, hell, it's ancient, you know. But I just, and I think it's like that tone of voice. I find it very condescending, so it pisses me off. I don't know what it like, but that's the only thing I can think of because it's just a reaction I have, and I don't know how to explain it other than that.
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is
Hey,
the very
mortal.
essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand,
I
you
shouted
must have
you out
access
earlier.
to
I'm gonna do it
endemic
again.
ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations.
So
I
we just had a
sensed this
shout out
ancestral
for
memory,
Burrito.
the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply
Speaking
exists.
of Greedfall, I don't know if you've played it, Burrito, but it's one of those ones. It was free for the PlayStation Network at one point, and I think it might be on Game Pass, and I know it's gone on sale on the computer. If you get a chance to pick that up, especially if you can get it on sale, Greedfall is an awesome RPG. Oh, I enjoyed it immensely, Mortal. I laughed out loud, like literally. I LOL'd.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity.
One thing that annoys me a little bit about this is the same thing I saw when the what do you call it? Grabbed a hold of it. If it's a little different, it's not any clearer. You'd think it'd be a little clearer. Just clear it up a little bit. Oh yeah. No, it's great.
I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you all right?
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift.
I still
the
haven't
experience
decided
of an
who I'm
entire
leaving behind
people.
on Vermeer.
It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship, Commander.
I should be able to
Medical
put
needs
them
to know
both out
about
the
this.
airlock.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with
Oh
the colonists.
yeah,
They have suffered greatly,
I've heard
and I played a
amazing
role
things as
in their
well.
suffering.
Actually, my
I
sister
would like to make amends.
just tried to get it for me, and it did something when she was ordering it. She's hoping she can get her money back because it automatically changed it from PlayStation to Xbox, and I don't have an I mean, I have a 360, but I don't have the Xbox that would play it. So, I will probably have it relatively soon, but there was a bit of a snafu. She was trying to pick it up for me. So.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
I can't believe it. Jong says we'll have all the money we need to keep this place running. It's because of you, Shepard. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, excellent. So, I saved all the colonists. They're gonna keep their stuff going.
Ships are already on their way here with supplies. We'll be the biggest human colony yet.
Thank you so much. Now Exogeny will pour the money in. We'll be able to rebuild and then some.
I suggest you invest in defenses.
Well, thanks again. That data will be very valuable once I get out of here.
Oh, yeah. Like, for what, to stream next? Yeah, that's a hard one because I have a feeling that if I enjoy it a lot, it's going to end up getting streamed on one of my Tuesday nights that's kind of, you know, for whatever I'm working on at the time. And, yeah.
I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time. I am ashamed of the damage done to the lives of these people.
I would also be in that boat. I'd be like, oh, well, it's Tuesday and I don't want to stop playing it, so we're gonna play this. Burrito knows how that is. She plays a lot of really good games too. And I've heard her talking about having to, like, choose what game. It's
Do you know
so
what the
hard.
conduit is?
We have
or
so
where
many
it is?
games.
No, I'm sorry. All I know is that Saren believes the conduit was the key to the Prothean extinction.
So many good games.
Then whatever it is, we cannot let him have it.
You have the cipher. In time, your visions will clear. They will lead you to the conduit. I only pray you find it before Saren does.
I want to know more about you.
There is nothing remarkable about me.
Yeah,
I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples.
I don't know.
For nearly 2 centuries, I followed her,
schoolyard
learning
rules,
at her feet.
like eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only those who were willing had to follow her.
Because you have two.
Many felt her plan was
like,
too
they
dangerous.
love me
but
not.
I believed in her.
The flower you
I
would
thought
be,
she could turn
like,
Saren away from his insanity.
Harry Potter.
Instead, we joined him in it.
Harry Potter. And then the last flower petal would be the one.
Farewell, Shiala.
Farewell, Commander. I wish you well in your hunt.
Where's that Solarian? I want to see if he's got anything to buy before I leave.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined and filtered.
What will you do now that the fighting is over?
I may stay, try to recover my losses. I can have new supplies delivered within weeks. Perhaps the colony will survive after all.
Let me see what you have in stock.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
Oh. Nothing fantastic, but... Let's see, we got a lot of... eights. Why don't we get rid of anything we've got that's 5 and below? Actually, you know what? I'll wait, because I'm going back on my ship. We're going to do feelings time, and after feelings time, we do our armor. So, I believe Ninja calls it how you doing, but I call it feelings time because they always tell me something crazy about their childhood or something. Excellent! For me, I see Persona story is better than 5. Oh, the story in 4 is better than the story in 5? Alright, I could see that. I mean, they can't tell the same story every time, so whether or not I feel the same, I guess it'll just depend on, like, what notes the story hits for me, you know? I also heard that, Persona 3 Portable, it's really good. You know, people, like, were ragging on it for, I think it's, like, you know, setup, but they forgot that it's not like the PlayStation 3 Persona. No, it's the PlayStation Portable, like the Vita thing, before the Vita. It's the handheld, so it's like the PlayStation version of the Game Boy, not a console. You gotta give it a little bit of a break.
Stand by, shore party.
Why doesn't my graphing calculator have
progress.
amazing graphics? I mean, come on.
Commander,
excuse me, sorry.
You look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Do it.
I wanna
Hurry. We don't have much time.
Feel up your brain again.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What did you see?
Ashley,
the beacon
stop
on
interrupting
Eden
everyone.
Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the commander's mind is incomplete.
It's like they take turns, making me mad. So I haven't decided which one to leave yet.
You must have seen something.
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... Oh. I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Somewhere where Ashley's not at is how
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, ExoGeni should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
This jerk is like, you know, you're upset I'm not helping Turian colonies? Well, then maybe you should give me the names of some Turian colonies in trouble, and I'll go help them.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Any excuse for her to feel up Shepard's
But
mind.
sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
The Turian counselor is also the one in the second game that I always want to trip when he walks by me, because he's always using them finger bunnies when he says Reapers. He starts it at the end of this game. Yeah, you see with the Asari, and them wanting you for your mind is not the compliment it is for other species. Because that would be like the same as like, oh, you want them for their really nice rack, you know, whatever. What do you got for me, Joker? Make me laugh.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
Nice.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
I don't think I get anything out of
Yes,
Presley.
Commander?
No.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
And I think did I choose the spacer? Hold on. Naval family, spacer, yeah. Okay, so I chose the spacer one because since we're going to romance Tally, we're not going to romance anybody in the first game. And you get a special scene if you don't romance anyone in the first game. So, I will definitely mark and highlight that when it happens. It's not going to happen tonight. Not going to happen for a while. But I figured I'd mention it. No. We should save. Don't want to have to talk to the council again if I can get away with it. That is one thing I love about the Renegade playthroughs. I always have Joker call them, and then I hang up on them. That's one of those things, like, if I wasn't doing a Paragon walkthrough tonight, I mean, I have Paragon all decked out. So, I might do that just for the giggles. But I won't, because it'll mess up our run. After main story, don't forget, check Shepard's locker before you do armor. Now we're gonna chat with everybody. At least in the first game, you don't have as many people you have to check on.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. Hell of a deal you worked out with Jong, though.
Good night,
If I ever
Mortal.
get a
Have a
speeding
great
ticket, I want
evening.
you to be my advocate.
And an awesome weekend if I don't see you. Enjoy the skoomers. See you soon.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at.
Actually,
Thoughts?
looking at the
We're all
time, it
in
looks
for the
like we might
duration.
end
You
on
can
the
count on
Citadel
everyone
tonight,
to do
'cause
their duty.
That did take us longer than I thought it was gonna. It didn't
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
take overly long. Like, we didn't get stuck in like a I planned this poorly and, you know, the checkpoint positioning is making it difficult to progress kind of way. But you figure I gotta chat with everybody, and then we gotta check all the shops on the Citadel and look for quests. So,
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
oh, she doesn't have anything new.
I should go.
That's right. Like,
Goodbye,
a lot
Commander.
of them don't have, like, she doesn't get a lot of complicated dialogue until the second game. Presley doesn't until the third game. In the first game, it's mostly just your squad.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You
Middle
look
of
much
the
better.
road.
How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
No,
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
just checking on you. Can't be too friendly, because it's male shepherd. Can't be too friendly with Liara or Ashley, or you accidentally end up dating them. And then the same with FemShep. You can't be, you know, too friendly with Liara or Caden. You accidentally end up dating them. It's like polite conversation is not. It's not the same as flirtation. It's like I always say, like in the Horizon games, I'm glad that like a romance isn't on the table. You know, her personality, she's focused, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. However, it also doesn't make sense that she doesn't. There's like not a version of her personality where she's like, I like the friend flirt, like the joke flirts, and I also like awkward conversation in a video game. So I just feel like they missed out on some possible humorous dialogue that I could be having with some of the people in the world.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with
that
you,
birthday gift
letting
you
me be
got
part
me.
of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought a lot about what you've told me. About not sacrificing innocence to achieve the goal. About finding the best way through, not just the fastest. And I've been thinking about Dr. Saleon, too. I'd convinced myself that he deserved to die, but then I started thinking about why I wanted him dead. I realized it wasn't because of what he did to those people. That was part of it, but I think most of it was because he got away from me. He escaped under my watch, and I didn't like that. I let it become personal.
Words mean nothing until you turn them into action, Garrus. What are you going to do about it?
Well, I'm going back to CSEC. I think I can make a difference there.
Excellent.
I'll also reapply for Spectre training, but I'll do it right. I won't compromise myself to get there. If the people I'm sworn to protect can't trust me, then I don't deserve to be the one protecting them.
There you go.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Alright. You know what? I'll save her. Let's talk to Rex.
Never a dull moment with you, Shepard.
Not at all. Stuff blows up around me all the time.
You ever go on any missions like ours before?
Saving the galaxy from certain destruction? No. But I've had my share of adventures.
Tell me more.
Do you remember any that stick out?
A few. I remember one time I was hired by a Volus diplomat. What an ass.
I guess even politicians have need of mercs from time to time, huh?
Time to time. If it wasn't for politicians, I'd be out of work. They're always looking for ways to get ahead. This one was no different. He wanted me to erase his past. Get rid of an old friend who knew too much. Huh. His old friend turned out to be an Asari commando.
Tell me more.
I can see why that might give you pause.
What? No. Alina and I were old friends. Sort of. We met when we were both contracted to kill the same Turian. Neither of us wanted the other one to get him first. We spent more time fighting each other than tracking that Turian.
An Asari commando mercenary? That's unusual, isn't it?
I wouldn't say it's unusual. Mercs come in all shapes. Anyway, when I told Alina about the diplomat's contract, she and I had a good laugh about it.
So what did you do?
Well, I wasn't going to lose the contract, but I respected Alina. In the end, I let her pick the location where we'd fight. She chose some old Solarian space station overrun with mercs and smugglers. That way we didn't have to worry about hurting any innocent bystanders. Huh. She always was a bit of a softie.
What happened on the station?
What didn't happen? For 2 days I chased her through that station. Used my entire store of ammunition. Had to kill a bunch of mercs and use their crap weapons. By the 3rd day, the station was barely holding together. The mercs were dead or gone, life support was failing, but I had her. She'd locked herself in the med labs. She was trying to patch herself up. Damn tough, that one. Then just when I thought I had her, the station's core went critical. Barely made it back to my ship in time.
I assume the Asari commando didn't make it?
I watched the station from a distance. I never saw her leave. And when that place blew, there was nothing left larger than a Turian's right nut. So I headed back to the diplomat to give him the good news and collect my pay. But before I got halfway there, Alina sent me a message. Better luck next time. Now, I'm not superstitious, but if someone can survive that, well, they deserve to live. At least for a bit longer.
I love that. Another thing about that part of the story that always makes me laugh, he says specifically the Turian's left nut. Is the right one a different size? Is there a codex on this that I can look up? Because that seems like a strange specification to make.
What about the diplomat? He wanted her dead.
I told him the truth. Alina was still alive and she was really pissed. I told him if he wanted to live, he'd need me around to protect him.
And he believed you.
He kept me on as his personal guard until he died. Natural causes.
So you believe.
Easiest job I've ever had. A little boring, but credits are credits.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Just
Something I can do for you, Commander.
No, same ones.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I guess it's the optimist in me that always wants to check to see if they've got more dialogue, but if they haven't had new dialogue in like the past 10 years, I don't know why I keep checking.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
Yeah, just to say hi to you. You don't have any new stuff either.
I should go.
See you later.
Yep. Alright. Now, we're going to talk to Ashley, and then we're going to hit the lockers, and I'm going to speed through them. And it's just basically, I'm going to start at Liara, and just give everybody the best stuff down the line.
Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up what's her name? T'Soni?
Liara? Why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her. Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters.
I think she said this exact same thing to me last time. It pissed me off.
Interested in a quick drink? It's a special occasion.
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the First Contact War ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
You alright?
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family.
That's why she's exceptionally
my commanders
bitter
always
about
find out.
aliens
It's not
on
my
board.
files or something?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Don't tell me you're blamed for that.
Not formally. Dad got passed for promotion over and over. And I think my record merits more than garrison duty on a backwater agri-colony. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
Is this why you're always going on about the Council?
If everyone else can look at Shanxi and say, this is why humanity needs to be stronger, then so can I. I'm entitled. So, you still interested in me? Baggage and all?
What?
You're interested in me? It's hard to tell.
Maybe I'm not. I guess you've been too busy saving the galaxy to think about it. But hey, once we save the galaxy, maybe the Alliance will get its act together. Start acting like an actual government.
We better get going then. Seems I've got something to look forward to after we're done.
Alright, I'm gonna have to reload, because
More
apparently
than
I've
you know.
accidentally
I
started
have a
dating
feeling
Ashley.
things will come to a head soon. But don't worry, Shepard. I'll protect you.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skip.
Alright. She's peeved off about Liara, so we just won't talk to her again. That's all. And they didn't have new stuff. Those two did, but we can talk to them next time. Alright, what else we got here? Cipher tool. Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, a med recharge bonus. That doesn't really. I don't think that applies to her. Yeah, nope. And back here. All right, Callie. We've got armor for you. Where did we pick that up? Ooh. Alright, we're back at the beginning again. No. Come on. Oh! There we go. More pink armor. Damn it. Alright, Garrus. No. Let's check here. Caden. I don't know why it would do that, but whatevs. Alright, now let's go sell the rest. Oh, you know what we never did? We never fixed our grenades. I'm glad I thought of that before I sold everything to this guy over here. And
Looking for
I think
supplies?
the Citadel's going to take us at least a good 20 minutes. So I think we'll save at the Citadel. And I think that's where we'll end it for tonight. I think we're good round 2 hours-ish. It's good for our playthrough tonight. And then we'll do feelings
Let's
time
see what
again
you've
with
got.
everybody when we
You bet,
leave the
Commander.
station. Just have to remember that I'm not allowed to talk to Ashley anymore. Hopefully, this will give me the money I need to buy some Spectre weapons, though. Oh, you know what?
Looking
I didn't
for
check and see
supplies?
if you had any. Yeah, I am looking for supplies, actually.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet,
Do
Commander.
you have any of the Spectre guns? You do have Spectre guns. Alright. I have that shotgun and that pistol. I'm gonna give those to Tally, because she's shotgun and pistol. Excellent. And we'll be visiting the what's it guy, the requisitions guy for the Spectres in CSEC last, because we don't want to accidentally spend all of our money before checking for our upgrades and our licenses at the other stores. I think next time we'll do maybe the Cerberus systems, because that's one cluster I think mostly that has Cerberus stuff going on, shady stuff, you know. And then we'll do maybe the asteroid next time. Alright. Let's go pick our team and set ourselves ashore. Who should we take shopping? Let's take Tally and Liara. Liara doesn't get out enough.
equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
There we go. Let's see. Oh, she's got 8. Let's finish out that. Nice, nice. Excellent. And I just got her that fancy new pistol. Let's put some in pistols. Excellent. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I had a great night. I hope everybody's weekend is fantastic. Stay safe and well.